They discovered the giant snake immediately after setting off a controlled explosion. At 33 feet long and weighing 63 stone, or 462 pounds, it is one of the largest anacondas ever seen, dead or alive.
That thing can
After
eat a
making the
person
frightening
alive,
discovery,
man.
the workers chained the animal to a crane and later lifted it
You
up to
see
reveal
how
its
big
yellow
that
spotted
thing
underbelly,
is?
a move which was criticized in the comments when the clip was uploaded to the YouTubes. People say the builders killed the snake rather than leave it in its natural habitat, but this
Look
has
at
not
how
been
big the
confirmed.
head is. It can eat a
Others
whole
believe
human,
the animal
dog.
may have died in the
That
explosion,
can eat a
possibly
human.
being hit by falling debris as its head appeared flat in the video footage. Because, well, desert jellyfish. But there you go. I've already used the pair twice and it doesn't get any less weird, especially for me. But even more especially when using the context of this next entry on our list. First uploaded to the Video News Viral YouTube channel back in 2014, this video reportedly shows a US Army Air Force jet destroying a giant alien monster in the desert. No, I'm
What y'all think that is? These something common about
actually
that.
said US
What the
Army Air
hell?
Force. Anyway, whichever part of the US Armed
They
Forces
trying to
was
bomb
involved in this,
whatever
the
it is.
video actually shows a fighter jet attacking something that I can only describe as a giant jellyfish in the desert.
No, y'all see
Is
that?
this actual footage of soldiers and
Yeah,
giant
see that.
alien creatures engaging in battle, or is this a weird
big
sequel to
ass
Starship
jellyfish
Troopers?
in the
I was
middle of the
so glad
desert.
I didn't see a theatrical
I wonder if that's
release.
the one that was finding in the sky that
I don't know.
time.
But I certainly
They seen one of
hope
my
it's not the
videos,
latter, because the
y'all.
last
A
two
jellyfish
Starship
in the
Troopers
sky.
were terrible.
Yeah.
The subject of this entry on our list doesn't get much love, which is quite unfair really, because they're pretty
Cassowary.
fascinating creatures.
The hell is the
They being
Well, I've seen them
cassowaries,
before, but
a large flightless bird
You know how to
much
see
like
them
the
now.
ostrich.
They
Scientists say that they are direct descendants of the dreaded velociraptors, and their ferocious reputation shows this relation. You see, they are far from being
how big his
mild-mannered.
feet is.
In this video, you can see one of these giant birds attacking a zookeeper who's trying to desperately defend himself with a rake.
That Johnny is tall.
I don't know what's more terrifying. The
6
fact
feet.
that those legs end in sharp claws,
Almost about
or the noise
5
they make
feet
when it
for
lunges
a
forward. Despite their ferocious
bird.
reputation, some
Dang, that's
people do
still tall.
keep them as pets, and as expected, there are reports of one of these birds fatally attacking its owner. One such event happened in Florida, of course, when a man was attacked by his pet cassowary when he accidentally fell to the ground while in the enclosure. After the attack, he was surprisingly still able to dial 911, but still succumbed to blood loss, sadly.
People getting wild.
The giant Pacific octopus grows bigger and lives longer than any other octopus species. The size record is held by a specimen that was 30 feet across and weighed more than 600 pounds.
Damn, 30
Averages
feet
are
and
more like
600
16
pounds.
feet and 110 pounds.
You know, 30
And although the
feet?
giant squid and the colossal squid are said to be the inspiration for stories of sea monsters that attacked ancient ships,
That
early
is a
artist
sea
depictions
monster,
usually
30 feet?
feature an animal that more
600
closely resembles
pounds?
a giant octopus.
That's a monster.
Giant Pacific octopuses have huge, bulbous heads and are generally reddish-brown in color. Like the other members of the octopus family, though, they use special pigment cells in their skins to change colors and textures, and can blend in with even
That's
the most
fucking
intricately
awful,
patterned
boy.
corals,
Look at that.
plants, and rocks. The strange blob of Acapulco. In this modern day and age, people still believe that giant unidentified monsters
What
still
the hell
roam
is
various
this?
bodies of water worldwide. In fact, it seems that advances in marine exploration technology have reinvigorated the search for these
What is this
legendary
junk?
creatures. That and the fact that stuff like these get washed up on the beaches worldwide. Back in March of 2016, a 13-foot unidentified blob from the sea
They don't
washed
even
up
know
on
what
a
it
beach in
is.
Acapulco,
What the
Mexico.
hell?
Some scientists believe the creature to be a whale.
They don't look like no
squid.
whale, y'all.
And of course, people on the internet think it's a terrifying monster. Whatever it is, the creature appears to have died shortly before beachgoers
What is
discovered it.
that?
Though it was not fully decomposed, it was well
That's
on
an ugly
its way.
whatever.
The video looks like it's out of a reporter covering some story in downtown Jacksonville. Some sound must have startled them
Oh, what
because
the
they
hell is
suddenly
this?
panned the camera to look over the fence into what looks like a construction site when they saw
Bro,
the large
they gotta be
reptile.
a crane or
The
something.
camera was so shaky that we can't really see if the thing
That
was
ain't no
moving.
real dinosaur.
So,
Nah.
did they really capture a giant dinosaur in Jacksonville?
Can't
Or
be.
was this video uploaded at around the same time as the construction of a dinosaur attraction in the Jacksonville
That's gotta
Zoo and was
be.
done to promote the thing? Probably the latter. The lion's mane jellyfish. The lion's mane jellyfish is the world's largest jellyfish. Their bells can be over 8 feet across, and these jelly have a mass of thin tentacles that resemble a lion's mane, which is where their name originates. Reports of tentacle size in lion's mane jellyfish vary from 30 feet to 120 feet.
Can't imagine
Either
being
way, their
stung by one
tentacles
of
extend a
those
long way,
giants.
and one should give them a very light berth. This jellyfish also has a ton of
Them things
tentacles.
probably
It
kill
has
you.
8 groups of them,
Look at
with
that.
70 to 150 tentacles in each group. These giant jellies are not only large,
That's
but
the
also very dangerous.
ugliest thing
These
I've
guys
seen.
sting, and they sting hard. Not enough to be fatal, though, but a sting for one of these creatures is excruciatingly painful. The giant oarfish. Speaking of real
Yeah, I've
creatures
heard
being
about
mistaken
these.
for as
They
sea
get real,
monsters, we
real
have the
big.
giant oarfish.
You know, them things
Just
right
by
there
looking
been
at
around
one,
since
you'll
the
definitely
dinosaurs.
understand the reason why. Because they are absolutely massive fish. These guys have been known to reach lengths of up to 110 feet long. Honestly, with guys like these, it's no wonder that
That's
ancient
a
mariners who
weird-looking
saw them
fish
told
too,
tales of
boy.
sea serpents. Oarfish are typically
just
found at depths of
skinny.
about 656 feet, but can lurk as deep as about 30,280 feet, according to the Florida Museum of Natural History. While biologists don't
almost
know
flat.
why the giant fish comes ashore, they suspect either they are washed towards beaches by storms, or they come to the surface when they're injured or dying. That's why this footage is kind of surprising. It shows a giant oarfish in shallow waters near the shore, but instead of looking sickly or dying, it looks quite energetic. In Japan, this species is traditionally known as a Ryugu no Sukai, or as a Jinjahim, and is believed to be the servant or messenger of the Dragon King, ruler of the sea. Man, I kind of want to list about that
See
one,
that
actually.
junk?
It is also believed that when an oarfish appears in
That's
shallow
some
water,
weird
it is a
looking
warning that an
stuff right
earthquake
there,
or a
boy.
tsunami is coming soon.
That is weird.
Giant Oceanic Manta Ray. The giant manta ray is the largest ray and one of the largest fishes in the world. Reaching widths of up to 29 feet, the manta rays are much larger than any other ray species.
29 feet.
Despite their large
That's bigger than
size,
a
giant
fish.
mantas are similar to the largest fishes and the largest marine mammals in that they eat tiny plankton. They constantly swim along with their large mouths open, filtering
That's a
plankton and
weird
other
looking
small
thing,
food from the
too.
water. To aid in this strategy, giant
Look at that.
mantas have
They look like
specialized
a-
flaps, known as cephalic lobes, which help direct more
Like
water
it's
and
supposed to be an
fluid to their
airplane.
mouths. Giant
something.
manta rays are found
Don't look
worldwide
like it's
in
supposed to be
tropical,
underwater.
subtropical, and temperate waters and are commonly seen offshore,
They
as
look
well as
so
in
crazy.
oceanic waters and near productive coastlines. They also migrate periodically between warm and cold waters, which is actually the best time to catch them on camera. This video was taken by divers off the coast of Mexico.
Look at it.